y'all, it's Betsy from Cuttin Corners Vinyl, and today I have a fun video for you. So, as you can tell behind me, I have an obscene amount of vinyl. Like, what you see behind me isn't even the tip of the iceberg. Like, I have vinyl on the wall up here. I have vinyl on the wall over there. I have vinyl racks right here. I have a bucket of vinyl here. I have a vinyl rack here. I have vinyl on a shelf over there. I've got drawers of vinyl. I've got vinyl here. If I were a Dr. Seuss book, it'd be like there's vinyl here, there's vinyl there. I would have vinyl in a box. I would have vinyl with the fox. It literally is everywhere. But doing my TikTok sublimation video, I sat there and really started to ponder something in my little brain about, what vinyls have been tested for sublimation. I know some of them have because I just did it, but I didn't know really what had been tested. Now, I'm sure Thermoflex Plus has because I have done it, like on the regular white. That is out of the question because there's not any polyester in it. Some vinyls do. So I thought about it and I was like, let's maybe kind of start a series because I know that it's going to work better on lighter colored materials and things like that. So we're going to start playing today. I have some materials, so we're going to start off with one and then kind of go from there. We're going to kind of dedicate videos to it. Now, not every week because I have other video ideas, but maybe once a month, once every couple of weeks. It kind of just depends on how much time I have. But we're going to start playing because, I've had a lot of fun lately with sublimation. And, for me, that is kind of what has been really important for videos is, for me, that's where my interest lies, is what is going to pique my creative process and what's going to pique my interest, because maybe that's what's going to pique your interest. So we're going to test out reflection decoration. Now, again, this is a material by Specialty Materials. I love playing with this stuff, and there's a bunch of colors in this material, as you can see. Now, this one does have one of my favorites in it. This is the chameleon one. I'm not sure if it's going to show up on camera, but this one has like the chameleon one, which is like one that is like super multicolored. I'm not going to test on that. I'm going to test on the plain white one because to me, those are the ones that are going to have the most use for sublimation because, the colored vinyls are fun for sublimation, but to me, the whites are going to be the most useful for sublimation. So once I jump into it and I figure out if we can do it, I will give you all the tech specs in that part, but you'll get to follow along and we're going to see if this is a pass or fail. We'll see. You'll get to find out with me. But if you like this type of video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. So, let's jump right in. The first thing I'm starting off by doing is putting plain white uncoated butcher paper in between the layers of my shirt. Now, I am going to go ahead and pre-press my shirt to get the wrinkles out because this is a Hanes Comfort Soft shirt. It's from one of the packs from, I think, either Walmart or Target. Now, I printed my sublimation design on my Sawgrass SG400. Now, I use Sublimate HD inks, and what I used in my Sawgrass Print Manager as my print settings are the substrate is the Unisub products. The print quality is high, and the paper is the Tex Print R. Now, again, I have the vinyl I'm using is the Specialty Materials White Reflection Decoration. Now, my heat settings are 375 degrees for 50 seconds. The pressure is set to high. I am using my cooling stone, which is available on Amazon. Now, everything is linked down below, and if they are affiliate links, it is mentioned in the description. The sublimation paper I am using is koala brand. So I try to make sure I give very detailed descriptions on this. I'm sorry again for the spot on the camera. I didn't realize that at the time. Again, the artwork is done by me. Everything is listed down in the description box. Now, I did take and just kind of give myself some cuts to make it a little bit easier to line this up. And I did take and do a few tests before I did the full-on run of this, because I took in, as I said in the intro to this, I have a lot of excess vinyl, so I did some samples on some old shirts, printed from old pieces of sublimation and just tiny pieces of my reflective decoration, and just cut little samples, stuck it, seeing what it would do if the print would transfer, played with time and temperature to see what would work, washed, dried, that kind of thing, because that's kind of where I go from. Because once I did that sublimation TikTok video, I was like, what can I do? Because that's the fun of all this, is experimentation. What works, what doesn't. And I'm sorry if you hear me stumble over my words. I have epilepsy. I've mentioned that in other videos. I just always like to make that clear. Now, again, I am covering with butcher paper. And if you are interested in my heat press, that is from Heat Press Nation. And that is the Craft Press Pro. If you see my dog down there, he is going after what we call a mosquito hawk. It's like a big mosquito. That's what we call them down here. And this is on 2 times speed. Again, they are linked down in the description. I love that thing, that heat press, because I don't know if you can tell on my wrist, I have a burn from my previous heat press because I kept touching the back of it. And that has a pull-out drawer, and it is awesome. And it saves space because my craft room is not as big as it used to be. So I don't have room for a swing away. So the pull-out drawer is wonderful. So that's what it looks like done. Now, that is an up close picture right after it's done. Now, reflective is very difficult to take a picture of. So that is what it looks like reflected. Now, I wanted it to look blurry like this because the design I made, it's kind of what it's supposed to be, is when you're drinking, taking a picture of it, you know, makes it your eyes kind of hurt. Now, excuse the dog hair because I washed and dried it. It's a black shirt. That's what it's supposed to be. So again, hopefully you like this video. Hopefully this was helpful. $3.75, 50 seconds. Give this video a thumbs up. Hopefully this inspires you to play. But I guess that's it. We will see y'all later.